Oh man, so Algorand is down about 14% and 22% over the last 7 days. What's going on? Do we need to reevaluate our positions? Do we need to sell? Let's take a look. So you can see here, we have Algorand. You'll see it just here. So we can see Algorand sitting at $1.75, almost 14% down in the last 24 hours. Let's take a look at the charts. So you can see here, it's just gone all the way down. But what's going on? Let's take a deeper look out. And we can see on the 4-hourly chart, we have just tanked. We've just fallen. So we're well off our highs of $2.50 when everybody was FOMOing in. And now we're sitting at $1.75. But what's going on? What has Algorand done? What's changed? Well, the answer is nothing. This is a wider crypto and in fact global issue which has caused all stocks, equities and crypto to correct. So we can see here, if I flick onto Bitcoin, Bitcoin sitting at 43,000. We've had Ethereum come down to $3,000. ADA is down to 2.14. Feels like ages away that it was at $3. And the same has happened with Algorand. So is this a buying opportunity? Well, first of all, let's take a look at what's happened. So on the 4-hourly chart, we've got a really good green candle here. We've bounced off perfectly off my green resistance level, which I've drawn from, let's take a look. What resistance points did I draw that green line on? At 179. You can see I've taken it from these levels here. So in May and in April, we used that as a resistance level, and you can see it's turned into support now. So we've got a good bounce off. On the daily, we've still obviously wicked down, but you can see we've got to the fourth EMA on the EMA ribbon, and we've got a good bounce here. So on the daily, we're still bullish. We've not switched bearish just yet from a technical point of view. Obviously, on the 4-hourly, we are bearish. We flip bearish, but it's a really good candle here. Let's switch to the hourly. It's really good candles here, pushing us back up towards our EMA ribbon. So we've had a really nice bounce off of this EMA ribbon here, which is quite reassuring for Algorand. But the biggest thing here is this is a wider global issue. We're in a really uncertain market now. If I switch over to the VIX index, which is a idea of volatility, you will see we are up 25% volatility. That is massive for the VIX. Okay, and it just shows that the market is really uncertain right now. And the reason for that is numerous. If you've not seen my videos yet, please do go check them out. I explain in detail what happened with the ALGORAND crisis, what's going on with the FOMC meeting, and why is the market uncertain, and what caused this crash here. So if you have high conviction in algo, this shouldn't be anything to worry about. You shouldn't be scared right now. We've had a good bounce on the 4-hourly chart. And in fact, I would be looking at this, and it's not financial advice, as a buying opportunity. So let's take a look at this. I mean, you've really got a great buying opportunity here. You've just taken, I mean, from the highs here, let's measure that from where we were at 2.5, right? So when Algorand was at 2.5, everybody was FOMOing in. If you bought it just now on the EMA ribbon, you would have had a 37% discount. 37% discount, okay? So you could have bought 37% more Algorand to fill up your bag. So if you have high conviction in Algorand, now's a great time for you to start nibbling, start topping up. Again, I'm going to post a video for how to deal with uncertain markets, okay? Go check that out because I think this uncertain market is going to be here for a little while. We're going to have this tiptoeing around, a lot of volatility. Institutions, ETFs, pension funds, hedge funds, they don't know where to place their money right now. There's too many geopolitical, macroeconomic concerns right now, and that's what's weighing on this market. So we're not in the environment for crypto to go on a massive tear right now. We've had issue after issue which has prohibited the momentum for Bitcoin and therefore all cryptocurrencies to go on a prolonged run, and now is a case for everything to just consolidate, calm down and rationalize. So wait for my video to come out on that, on how to deal with an uncertain market, and it will give you some good tips on how you need to be playing this both from a stock perspective and an equity perspective. But for Algorand, nothing's changed. I still have high conviction in the level 1 space. I've made that clear in numerous videos. Going forward, Ethereum is not enough. The volume, just because we've had fear in the market today, it doesn't mean all of a sudden that nobody's using DeFi. I mean, everything's still being used, right? People are still going to be using OpenSea. They're still going to be using Uniswap, Tether today, MetaMask. Nothing has changed. If we look at how much Ethereum is being burnt with EIP 1559, we can still see we're still burning loads of Ethereum, okay? In total, 329,000 Ethereum have been burnt, okay? So it's massive. These things aren't changing. Level 1 adoption and usage is still going up. People are using dApps. That's not going to change. People are looking for NFTs, and Ethereum, even with ETH 2.0, will not be enough. So my conviction is on the level 1 space. And like I said to you, I'm watching all these level 1 players carefully. Solana, Algorand, Harmony One. There's various other layer 1 solutions. Cardano, obviously, I've been a long-term believer in Cardano in this level 1 space. So that's not going to go away overnight. You know, a property developer in China and the fear of contagion around their $300 billion debt doesn't change the long-term 10-year cryptocurrency view which we have, right? And therefore our convictions shouldn't change. But we should be rotating away from our riskier assets into more stable assets. So if you've got more money than you can afford to risk in Algorand and your conviction's not in there, then you need to be considering rotating out, because you need to be prepared that if this falls 20 to 30%, are you still going to be holding your Algorand? That's the question you need to ask yourself, and therefore you need to have your conviction based on that. But again, look out for that video and watch it. It'll give you some good insights into how to tackle an uncertain market. So there you have it, guys. There's an update on Algorand. Nothing specifically happened to Algorand. It's a wider market issue. Things have taken a hit. That's why we've fallen down. As leaving you on the positive note is this 4-hourly candle has ticked up, which is good. So it seems to be holding the 1.613 level I've got drawn here, plus the EMA ribbon, which is where it this EMA line here where it exactly bounced. Okay, so that's a good sign here. And we'll see if we can hold that. Don't be surprised if it doesn't. The wider, broader market is really volatile right now, and obviously cryptocurrencies are going to take a hit. A lot of crypto trading is done by institutions. Institutions have to readjust their portfolios according to macroeconomic situations, and they react to the level of uncertainty. Okay, that's as we can see from the VIX. So, you know, don't be taking any high risk trades in this environment. Anybody who tells you they know what's going on and using head and shoulder patterns to tell you how to trade in this kind of environment, they're the ones who are going to get you liquidated. Stay away from leverage. Hold for the long term, find your high conviction plays, put your money into them, not financial advice, and hold for the long term. If you have any plays which are low conviction, start thinking about exiting those, because if this market falls 10, 15, 20, 30%, you're going to sell at a loss, and then your portfolio will not be too pleased with it. So there you go, guys. Hope you found that useful. If you want to see more videos on Algorand, comment below, because I know a lot of you are interested in Algorand. If you have any other level 1 plays or any topic outside of that, if you want to see videos on NFT plays, if you want to see videos on DeFi plays, comment below and we can spin up a video on that. I'm going to keep an eye on this market, and the same applies for stocks. I mean, just before I wrap up here, let's take a look at the stocks, by the way. So you can see here, this is not just crypto, okay? So we've got the S&P futures 1.69 down, Dow 1.86, NASDAQ futures 1.67. Let's have a refresh of our stock list here. And you can see that the market, if we load up, you can see that it's all opened up red, okay? So we can see here, if we just sort this, we're down quite a bit. So we can see Bitcoin mining, HUT, all the Bitcoin plays are obviously down because they're very correlated to Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin's down, you can see all of these 10%, 6%, 6% heavy hits. SPAC plays are obviously going to get taken a hit. Be careful if you have a lot of plays in SPACs during a market correction. So Matterport, I made it clear that I sold my Matterport a little while ago, just before the little run actually. So it was a bit early, but I had to take my profit on that one because I can see this falling back down and I'll be looking for a re-entry play. I have high conviction in Matterport. I do believe in Matterport over the long run, but it's just the environment of uncertainty doesn't bode well for SPACs. So I want to be waiting kind of a $15 level mark for Matterport if we reach there, although I'll start nibbling before then. Astra, another SPAC play taking a hit. Grub, Riot, Bitcoin play. Mara, Bitcoin play. Neo, Chinese play. So you can see the themes here, guys. Bitcoin, China, SPACs. If you're in any of those, it's not fun for you guys right now. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. That's the state of the market. It's not just Algorand. Everything's taking a hit. If you have high conviction in it, no need to worry, no need to panic. If you want to buy some dip and nibble a bit more, good opportunity to do so. As always, that is not financial advice. Do whatever you want to do, and I'll see you in the next one.